The Metro Bank player of the match is England's Joe Root.
Joe, all hundreds memorable and special. This one especially so, I imagine.
Yeah, from being 2 for 2, it was nice to be there at the end and to get us across the line and to obviously finish it off winning the series with 1 game to go. A lot of other stuff wrapped into it as well. So tricky wicket in periods, but made for a great game of cricket as well. 2 scores of over 300, but balls always felt in the game. And yeah, as I say, it was nice to be there at the end.
I know you always say milestones are a bit reflected on at the end of your career, so I suppose the context of the match situation and the fact that, as you say, it didn't always seem the easiest of conditions to bat in.
No, it was an interesting wicket, but as I say, when you get 2 teams to get over 300, it can't be that bad. So it was just almost managing different situations within it. I thought Alzari bowled exceptionally well. He found a way of getting the most out of that surface, and it was important that we managed that as a group. I thought there was a couple of really important partnerships throughout. I thought the way Will Jacks played in particular was exceptional and really sort of got us in a position where we could go and see it through. For him to show that maturity in a position that he's probably not played in a lot, he should be extremely proud of the way he played. He was outstanding out there.
You're not quite an old man yet, but a lot of your contemporaries are moving away from being multi-format players. The next 50-over World Cup is in 2027. You still got the absolute drive and determination to be there?
Well, I'd like to think that's there's enough there to keep wanting to get better. And I think that's always the thing for me, is as long as I've got that motivation to turn up to practice, I want to get better every day. And when you get in those situations, you want to be there at the end and see your team home. As long as you've got that fire in your belly, I think you're always adding to the group and you're adding to the team. So as long as I keep scoring and keep contributing, then I'll keep putting myself forward, and hopefully we'll see where we are down the line.
And the white ball team is under new leadership and new management. You've been around so long, you've seen lots of changes at the top there, but I guess your role doesn't change, just to get runs, but nice to help out a mate, Harry, today with a win.
Yeah, but I think the way that he's come in and already put his stamp on things is really impressive too. And on a day like today, when things don't always go your way, it'd be very easy to revert back to the way things have been. But he stuck to his guns. He wants to lead this way and this team in a certain way. And I think you've seen exactly how that looks today. And credit to him for doing that. And then obviously going out and playing the way he did in that situation and scenario got us off to a brilliant start, and ended up being a really successful power play. So we all know what a great player is, and in time I think everyone will see what a great leader is as well.
Well done today, fantastic innings.
Cheers, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
To the winning captain, England's Harry Brook.
Congratulations, Harry. Lucky is the man that has Joe Root in his side as a captain.
Yeah, he's only getting better. He's that boy with age, so yeah, it's amazing to have him in the side.
Let's go back to the start of the game. I mean, you had it all your own way at Birmingham, less so here. How can a team put in such a good fielding performance one day, not so much the next?
Yeah, it didn't quite go our way at the start. I think we bowled beautifully to create them chances. Another day they stick and we're off to a flyer. So yeah, I still think we bowled immensely well in the power play, Carsi especially. Yeah, it just didn't go in the hand well.
The key partnership was between Joe and Will Jacks. You made a decision to play Will Jacks at number 7, a slightly unusual or unaccustomed position for him. What did you see beforehand that made you convinced that he could do that role?
I've said to the boys, I want players that can manipulate the field. He's a proper batter. He can score hundreds. He can hit it over extra cover. He can hit it over square leg. He can scoop. And then to have that depth throughout the innings, like we saw there, it was vital at the end. Him and Ruti have made the match-winning contribution together, partnership, and yeah, to have a proper batter at 7, I think is key.
In a way, is it more pleasing that you had to really scrap for a win today? And do you learn more about your players and your team in a win like this compared to Birmingham?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the boys are really well together, and I think that proves in our performance today. We've got a lot of good lads up there who are willing to fight for each other out on the pitch, so that just shows in that performance, I think.
And a winning start. Important to get a few wins under your belt as well, given what's happened recently with the white ball team.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to get a series win in the first one.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Well done.
Congratulations to Harry Brook and